all the Bartaman readers.
मालिक पैदा नहीं हुए तो क्या बन तो सकते हैं।
की खबर? ए, কোথায় যাচ্ছো?
मजा आएगा।
নমস্কার, বর্তমানে আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগত। আপনাদের সঙ্গে আমি স্বরলিপি। আর আজকে আমাদের সঙ্গে যিনি আছেন, যারা আছেন, none other than Rajkummar Rao and the very gorgeous Manushi Chhillar. राजकुमार बोल के आपको एड्रेस करूँ और मालिक?
मालिक भी चलेगा।
मालिक भी चलेगा।
Malik is fine, yeah.
So, what is your state of mind now?
I'm very thrilled because the kind of response we are getting on social media and on different platforms is very inspiring, to be honest, like overwhelming. We knew that we made a very cool film, but then it's you. You made a film, so you think that it's a cool film. But then when people react the same way, and that's what we want, because we have made the film for you guys to watch it, and now you are giving so much of love. That's, as I said, it's very thrilling. So there's a lot of gratitude, nothing else.
मालिक का दुनिया में क्या-क्या है? क्या-क्या दिखने को?
मालिक की दुनिया में सब है। मालिक की दुनिया में बहुत एक्शन है, बहुत ड्रामा है, इमोशंस है, रोमांस है, फादर सन रिलेशनशिप है, बहुत सारा थ्रिल है, पीरियड है, इट्स सेट इन 1988. So there's a lot that is happening in the world of Maalik.
राजकुमार, you are in the new pavilion called Gangster movies. हम लोग बहुत ही देखे हैं Gangster movies. तो मालिक के अंदर क्या अलग है?
इसकी कहानी बहुत यूनिक है। आई थिंक इसकी कहानी ऐसी है कि बहुत लोग रिलेट कर पाएंगे। यू नो, जो फिल्म का हमारा डायलॉग भी है कि पैदा नहीं हुए तो क्या बन तो सकते हैं मालिक।
मालिक पैदा नहीं हुए तो क्या बन तो सकते हैं।
जो बहुत यूनिवर्सल है। इट ओनली डजंट अप्लाई दैट यू हैव टू बी गैंगस्टर, नॉट एट ऑल. Don't be a gangster, please. But you can be successful in life because, as I said earlier, 99.9% or maybe more than that of us come from very humble beginnings. So it's very important for us to work hard to make our dreams come true, and we all have that capability that we can achieve that. So Maalik is in a way, in a very weird way, inspiring also.
मजा आया ना?
मजा आएगा।
बहुत मज़ा आया, बहुत मज़ा आया। आई थिंक ग्रेट डायलॉग बाजी। पुलकित ने बहुत ही रूटेड और बहुत ही कनेक्ट होने वाले जो डायलॉग्स लिखे हैं फिल्म में। अभी तो बहुत सारे हैं, ट्रेलर में हमने कुछ ज़्यादा दिखाया नहीं है, बट देयर सो मेनी अमेजिंग सीन्स इन द फिल्म।
Manushi, I would like to ask you, what do you learn from Rajkummar from this journey?
A lot of things, because this was the first time that I've ever worked with him. Now, I've always seen him as an audience and I've always heard great things about him. And I always knew that he was a great actor, a very good performer. But he's very collaborative, and I think that's a blessing to have from a co-actor, simply because I could discuss, and there was always a discussion about whatever we are supposed to do or whatever we have to do.
कभी इन्होंने डांटा आपको?
अरे
बहुत No, I don't think he can raise his voice over a certain decibel. Raj is very calm, very I don't think I've ever seen him lose his calm or react in any manner that might seem aggressive. He's very composed, very polite, and very helpful, and that's very rare to see. To find a co-actor, and a lot of times you might not even need it or you might not even ask for it, but sometimes during your close-ups he'll not only give you the cue but he'll perform. I might be able to add value to someone else's performance as well, and he has added a lot of value to mine.
Right. Raj.
I was observing you.
Good observer.
That's the reason she was the Miss World.
Oh.
She is the Miss World. How do you say it? I don't know. She is the Miss World or was the Miss World?
I was Miss World.
Okay, she was the Miss World.
Okay.
But she being the only girl, I think, on set, of course, there would be days and we all would just sit in Pulkit's room and have a dinner together. So there were days and we would also joke around with her a lot. So she is very sporty that way.
Okay.
Like all of us. Yeah. She was a bro amongst all of us. Yeah.
Okay. Miss World का दुनिया एकदम अलग था और सिनेमा is completely a different ball game. So how do you cope up?
दोनों के requirements बहुत different हैं. I usually joke about it, and my parents always say that she's the master of starting afresh every few years in a new industry. मेरे लिए pageants भी बहुत ही नई दुनिया थी, क्योंकि उससे पहले मैं डॉक्टरी की पढ़ाई कर रही थी. उसके बाद फिल्मों का रिक्वायरमेंट ही बहुत डिफरेंट होता है. I did get a platform like Miss World that introduced me into the world of films, not denying that, but requirement is very different because Miss World is about presenting yourself. For 1 year, you're working with an organization that's raising money for their charity called Beauty with a Purpose. Whereas acting is a completely different skill. It's a different skill set. You have to train differently for it. An actor has to have a certain lifestyle. I've noticed that change in me as well, that now as an actor, I feel very different and my observation of the same things have become very different in life, even when I'm not shooting and when I'm not on set. It's a different world altogether, and I'm having a very first-hand experience because I didn't know any actor, I didn't grow up in a family of actors, or I didn't even observe as many actors growing up because I was more into my books and other things. But it's exciting.
वो lifestyle की बात कर रही थी. So Rajkumar, you are a star. So being a star, has this changed how filmmakers approach you?
How filmmakers approach me? Oh, yeah. When you're starting out, of course, the approach is very different. Then you have to approach, of course, everyone. But then once you have seen some success, once you're successful at the box office, especially, then people approach you with exciting stories. Then you have a couple of options to choose from. Initially, it was like whatever I get, that's the best thing. I have to give it my all to that script. That's the only thing. Apart from that, I think people know me. I'd not like anything would change ever in me. Success can't change me. Yeah.
Has stardom changed any of your habits?
No, nothing.
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 Okay, come back to Maalik again. So, was there any reference to build the character like Maalik?
No, there was no reference. I just wanted it to be very raw, very rooted. Also, it's based in Allahabad in 1988, so we had to be very careful about the era that we were showing. So those were the only thing. The challenge was challenge was how to make it my own. How do you
prepare yourself? Workshops and all?
No, we had a couple of readings.
Okay.
And then how to make it my own, that was a challenge. How to make it maybe different from what people have seen earlier on screen, different actors playing such characters. But that was the only challenge. But I think Pulkit, the way he wrote the script was so phenomenal in a way because everything was there in the script. So as an actor, you just have to be honest to the written material and be sincere. Of course, the physical appearance change, all that is my responsibility, my job being an actor, that I have to come prepared, whatever look Pulkit had in mind. But apart from that, it just follow the director, follow the script, and everything would fall in place.
How much of the character do you take home?
There are days when you feel like some really highly, emotional scenes where you feel emotionally drenched, and when you come back also sometimes it doesn't leave you for a while. It still plays in your head. But apart from that, no, once you're offset, once I'm offset, I'm very much living as Raj. But subconsciously, yeah, the character always remains with you till, of course, you're filming, the whole shooting process is over. But very subconsciously, not like consciously I would roam around with gun on streets. I can't do that, it's not allowed. But it's a very subconscious journey, and it's a very personal journey. It's not about showing it to people that, oh, see, he's still in character. It's something which you keep inside you.
What is the USP of her as an actor and of him as an actor?
I think her USP would be because she's so raw right now. So she's like, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना कि
she is thinking close up.
हाँ.
I'm waiting for his answer.
No, because she's very raw. So she's like, a lot of people, when they have a lot of experience working for many years, knowingly, unknowingly, things become conditioned a little bit. That maybe I see this scene this way or that way, because she's so raw that she has no that way conditioned her mind. For her, everything is new. So it comes very naturally. Whatever she does comes very naturally because she's not preparing in her head, okay, I'm going to say it like this. So it becomes very organic for her, which is very fresh for us as an audience when we see her performance on screen, especially in Maalik. I think that's the reason people would give her so much of love for Maalik, because people have not expected her to do something like this. And also she's absolutely nailed it in the film as Shalini.
And your answer?
I was waiting to see what. Well, I'd say, building on that, Raj's USP is that despite having acted for so long, every time he acts, it's like seeing him for the first time on screen.
Rajkumar, are you happy with the way your career is shaping up right now?
Yeah, of course, no complaints. I think getting to some exciting characters in some really wonderful stories and getting to work with some amazing filmmakers. So yeah, no complaints at all, I think. And luckily those films are also working at the box office. So yeah, I think God has been really kind.
Okay, and the final one is we have heard about Saurabh Ganguly's biopic
Yeah.
you are doing. So preparation chalu ho gaya kya?
No, it will happen next year. I think we'll the soft prep has started, but we'll get into it totally. I think from a couple of months before we start filming. So we're just gonna start shooting next year sometime.
Okay, a
Yeah.
quick rapid fire for both of you.
Okay.
Describe Maalik in one word.
Maalik in one word. Oh, entertaining.
Who do you text most?
Patra.
What is your go-to pastime?
Go to pastime. Oh, either reading a book or watching something on screen.
Okay. What is your hidden talent?
Hidden talent. Hidden talent. Oh wow. Yeah, not many people know that I'm a trained martial artist. Yeah.
What is your favorite word in Bengali?
In Bengali, too many. কি খবর? Hey, কোথায় যাচ্ছো? Too many. হ্যাঁ, I love হ্যাঁ. Just
Okay.
put হ্যাঁ after everything.
It's your turn. Describe your style in one word.
Right now, classic, the 80s.
Where do you prefer to go on your first date?
My first date? I don't know. Some place where there's good food.
Have you ever walked out of a movie theater mid show?
I have. Please don't ask me which.
Describe Maalik in one word.
Maalik in one word is. Can I describe it as one term, not one word?
Please.
He's a rebel, but with a cause. Yeah. See?
Rebel to the cause.
Thank you so much. And last but not the least, some word for Bartaman readers.
Yeah, all the Bartaman readers, Maalik is releasing on 11 July in theatres. So please go watch it. I know बहुत प्यार मिलता है Calcutta से मुझे और मेरी films को. So this time also we are offering something very unique, very new. Me in a new avatar with Bumbada. So yeah, please come to theatres and enjoy the film in theatres on 11 July.